This isn't reality TV. These rally teams are pawns in a real-life trivia pursuit game starting in Frisco, Texas, and driving everything from hybrid cars to supercars. They will compete mile after mile in a journey to engage history, overcome challenges, and experience America like never before. On this run, alliances form and others end, all before a grand finale 8 days later in Independence, Missouri. You may root for them all, but you'll never guess who wins. Fireball Run, America's Frontier begins now. Finally, it begins. Teams line up and ready for the Frisco green flag, kicking off Fireball Run, America's Frontier.
Team Sedalia is ready to roll. Getting ready to take off, lining up, getting pretty exciting.
As Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, misinformation is the secret of success. So we want to disseminate misinformation and become best friends with the people we're most concerned about.
Because we are on America's frontier, we are frontier women. Starting our lovely little journey on Fireball Run to raise awareness for Alexander.
We are very excited for today. We've had a great time in Frisco and we're ready for the first adventure.
I get excited every morning we get out here and get in these automobiles and get ready to hit the road. So, never been to Camden, Arkansas, so I'm looking forward to this trip today.
We don't know anything about Camden, so we've been Googling as much as we can to learn a little bit more about the city and what it might have to offer as far as activities.
And the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders even provide a little anxiety relief for the Fireballers.
We've already met up with those Dallas Cowgirls. I told them all about my beautiful wife.
See, this is okay because my wife's here. My wife is.
We're going to Camden, Arkansas, people.
Great to have everybody out here. We were very excited to host all of you. We hope you do come back and visit us. I think you've seen we have a lot to offer here. We appreciate being involved with you and have a safe ride. Thank you.
We are here in Frisco, Texas for day 2 of the Fireball Run! Fireballers, are you ready? To your vehicle!
With just minutes till green flag, teams can only guess at what lies ahead.
I think it's pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what's in here. This is going to be cool.
I'm totally excited. It's going to be a great experience for us. Something that we've never done before, and you never know. We may never have a chance to do it again, so we're going to make the most of it. All right, partner?
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's get it done.
Fireballers, start your engines! The adventure begins now!
Only 5 minutes on the road and Team Longmont already catches the eye of an alert trooper.
Here we are with the Longmont team. The race just started. You guys are already pulled over. State troopers. No, we're waiting for this goddamn van.
Do we always have to be involved with the law enforcement? Every move we take? Totally had our mojo. Yeah, pulled over again.
You're en route to Camden, Arkansas, but not before a few bonuses and your first passage control.
Now, passage control is an all-teams mission. This means everyone must rendezvous at this location.
Somewhere in the heart of Hunt County, Texas, this place has showcased the area's cotton history for 2 decades.
Your passage control also celebrates and immortalizes one of the region's greatest military heroes.
Today you will get to physically hold a piece of Hollywood history, removed from the archives the star's personal and original script for the classic film Arizona Raiders.
You are the first and only members of the public to have the opportunity to physically touch this rare military relic that has been under glass.
We're supposed to find a gun that he had pulled from the arms of a soldier, German soldier, and no one has touched that gun since then. It's been under glass.
Siri, we are looking for Hunt County, Texas Museum.
Offices in Texas.
Along the journey, there are bonus locations to be found. And while every mission is real, not every bonus is real. Chasing a bogus bonus costs valuable time and mileage.
It is a statue that is at the Princeton High School. It is in honor of cowboy tradition.
We're heading down to take a bonus shot here. There's a cowboy statue near Princeton High School.
I don't know, I don't see a statue.
Hopefully we're not being duped. Yeah, it's crazy.
Cowboy statue, it's going to be inside the school.
Yo, did you find the statue?
Any luck?
You did? You didn't?
We didn't run.
Ain't no f***ing statue back here, man, really?
No, I know, but
we need to go knock on somebody's door. You need a shot. This is Texas, man. I don't give a shit. I got a taser, man.
He's gonna shoot you.
I got a taser. Well, we're trying to find a picture of this statue. It's supposed to be near our high school. Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen it.
Never seen it? All right, you take one of those posters. That dude was like totally freaked out by me.
I saw the look on his face, man. I was like, he's gonna get shot.
Totally freaked out. He's got like a camera in his face.
I didn't know.
We are not looking for government offices. We are looking for a museum.
I found a few government offices fairly close to you.
I'm from the Waynesville area. First term as state representative, I love it. Will begin my second term in January, and I'm unopposed for that. So that's one of the reasons that I was able to be on the Fireball Run rally. My grandfather actually named St. Robert, so there's not too many people that have a relative that named a city.
And he was also the first mayor, correct?
He was the first mayor as well.
Siri, can you please find...
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't answer that.
Okay, good. That's very good.
If you had that dialed into the stereo, I wouldn't have to worry about it, see?
Well, no bro. What do you want me to do?
Look at the GPS.
To where? I tell you
I'm
what.
the driver.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. I gotta figure it out, man, you know?
You giving me grief at the first stoplight?
Hunt County. There is Audie Murphy. There is an Audie Murphy museum there in Hunt County.
Okay, so
it's in Greenville.
Yep, in Greenville. That's where we're headed.
That's going to be a super cool thing for us because we have a building on Fort Leonard Wood that's named the Audie Murphy Club.
I guess I had been warned by some of the past fireballers that there's a lot of clues and a lot of activities and you don't really necessarily know where you're going. So I had been forewarned, but I didn't realize it'd be to this extent where you have to read 8 paragraphs to try to figure out what you're doing for the day. So, and some of the phrasing is tricky. I'm a very analytical and literal person, so I think the way they phrase things is to kind of trick you into maybe thinking it's something else. So I'm reading it very, very closely and trying to figure it out, but now I gotta switch to the iPhone and find some addresses.
Did you get back on the highway?
No, I turned off.
Because it split? What?
I came to the stoplight. I asked you which way to go. You said go right.
Right, that's what I mean. The highway ended?
No, it kept going straight.
You never got back on the highway. Oh, I get it.
Ah!
That's the one.
Sweet!
Well, we're hitting our first mission of the day. Rolled in a little bit of a late start, but we're here now, so I think it's going to be great.
Hi, my name is Susan Lanning, and I'm the director of the Audie Murphy American Cotton Museum that's located here in Greenville, Texas. And today, I want to welcome the Fireball Run. The teams coming here today will get the opportunity to hold this unique gun. This was the Mauser that Audie Murphy picked up during World War II from a German soldier, and he hung on to it his entire life. And then they will get the chance to hold this rare script from the Arizona Raiders that is normally in this glass case behind me. Audie starred in over 40 films, and this one of the Arizona Raiders was his personal script.
In his day, Audie Murphy was America's most decorated World War II soldier. At just 19 years old, Audie received the Medal of Honor after single-handedly holding off an entire company of German soldiers. At this museum, teams receive an unprecedented opportunity to personally hold his weapon.
Wow. That's something you'd have never done.
German optics,
Exactly.
scope, and it's a bolt action.
8mm.
John's veteran, also Army. That's why he's shaking
There
his
you go.
head.
Check it out. He needs to. He needs to know.
Looks great.
Audie sent his group back, stayed firing a 50 caliber machine gun from the top of a destroyed tank and held off these Germans for more than an hour. And as a result of saving his folks' lives and holding off the enemy, he was awarded the Medal of Honor.
Wow.
Well, this is a great opportunity for me. My grandfather was with Audie Murphy over there. They were in the same company in the Texas Infantry. So it was a real honor to get there to hold that gun for a little bit. Kind of a little, not national history for me, but also a little personal history as well.
So I got to hold Audie Murphy's rifle, which just is unbelievable. I'm a huge gun nut. And then if you look over here, I found out that Audie Murphy was a Mason. I had no idea of that, and I belong to that same fraternity. So I'm just blown away. It's so cool.
I'm getting ready to hold the script that Audie Murphy used, right? Wow.
So tell us what we have here.
This is a script called...
Can I hold it?
Yes,
absolutely. Very nice, thank you.
Arizona Raiders, it was in 1965.
Oh, it's a magical thing because I really did grow up with Audie Murphy and worshiping the guy and seeing him in just about every movie he ever made. So to sit there and hold the same script that he read through to make that movie is just a wonderful thing.
The 4 men slide their horses to a stop, jump off, crash to the ground. We touched a script that very few people in America have ever touched.
A movie star, a war hero. He was decorated more than anybody else in World War II. So it's pretty incredible.
To Hell and Back is his most well-known.
That's right. Google define this place.
To Hell and Back?
To Hell and Back.
Yeah, that's kind of what this race is.
And got to hold an old screenplay, which is absolutely amazing to hold something from history that nobody gets to touch. Which it just blows my mind. I'm a big history buff. My grandfather taught me to appreciate old antiques and stuff of that nature. So it was amazing to me. I got chill bumps just holding it.
So the Camden Plant a Seed Foundation works with underprivileged children, order card learning games, 2 electronic games, or 5 educational DVDs. Part of our mission with the Fireball Run is to make sure that we donate, give something to the foundation, enrich the lives of children in that city. So we just bought 3 board games, and they're going to Camden to benefit underprivileged children. And we were here at the Cotton Museum.
Well, I would say it was quite an experience, wouldn't you, Rick? I mean, I did not realize, I'd heard of Audie Murphy, did not realize that we would get here and actually be able to touch the weapon that Audie Murphy used in World War II. That's just over and above anything that I expected, and I'm sure you as well.
I thought we were done. It's scary. Another envelope.
Never in. A few eagle-eyed teams find a bonus right under their nose.
All right, let's go.
Those people were taking the picture.
So what we do over here?
We missed the Audie Murphy statue. It was right in front of the museum.
How many points was it?
5.
Is there a water tower?
I'm sorry, Ronnie was talking to me too. Hold on 1 second. What? I think we hit something in the road back there.
With skill on their side, the Trailblazers expertly navigate off the interstate.
We had a super blowout. I mean, it's just blowing all to pieces. Now we're trying to see if we've even got a spare. Get that figured out. We're trying to locate some emergency service here.
Uh-oh, who's this? Uh-oh. Another one.
Putting that down where there was supposed to be a tire, but this car, they took the tire out and put a battery back here for weight distribution, so there's no even donut spare. We got a real issue.
No matter what, this competition gets to everyone, even pastor turned politician, Missouri State Representative Steve Lynch.
What is my biggest competition is I want to compete to what I think I should be doing. So when I only made 2 of the 3 goals yesterday for hockey for our mission, I haven't got over that quite yet.
You haven't even, no. You haven't gotten over bowling.
That is correct.
The other night, and that wasn't even for a mission. We weren't even on a mission, and you can't get over your score at bowling. You know, I've known you for a long time, and I knew you were competitive, but I have seen a different side of you.
So our involvement with Women's Pro Rodeo, Amy runs barrels, and I have ran barrels, but mostly I rope, and in every event. And she also ropes. And a lot of people don't realize, because what you see televised a lot is the PRCA rodeos, which is the Professional Rodeo Cowboy Association. And in that, it's mostly men's events, except for the barrel race, which is a women's event. Girls can enter those rodeos, and that's actually a goal of mine.
Typically, women aren't made to compete with men as far as just like how their bodies hold up and that kind of thing, but breakaway roping is more about technique and horsemanship and that kind of thing than strength or being able to hold up, like with the riding events, rough stock events. So I think it's great that as the WKRA Cowgirl team this year, it's a little more leaning towards the roping side, so we can bring a little more attention to that, and hopefully someday the right things will be done and let us rope at the pro level.
It is 710 Washington.
Got
and they say it's a pink house. And that one is the one that was owned by George Beck.
Yes, sometimes fireballers are even invited to notable private residences.
You hold them up. You have a gun. Should bring one of the guns with you.
Who says I didn't?
No, the other place.
Totally got it.
Yeah, we got this. We got this.
Fireball Run, welcome to the Graham Going Betts home in Camden, Arkansas.
Hi, surprise!
Good. Ben Mayor Moscow, nice to meet you. Frisco.
My name is George Betts. Welcome to the Graham Going Betts home. It was built in 1856, finished in 1858. The movie Boxcar Bertha was actually shot in this room. The opening scene was at the Bragg home, and then you cut to this room for the robbery scene.
Here, teams must search this historic home for a special package which must be returned to scorekeepers unopened. Boxcar Bertha starred Barbara Hershey and David Carradine. The movie is regarded as Scorsese's most underrated film.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for opening up for us. So nice of her to ask.
Better get out of here, John. Let's go. Come on.
It's time to go. All right, well, we'll see you later.
See you later. Thank you.
All right, later. See you. Bye-bye. God, let's go.
You must find the only Cordoba. How much fuel do you have?
I'm almost out. I got to get some gas.
How much?
We got
100 miles. We're out of time.
Established in 1963, this Camden location trains and instructs law enforcement officers for the state of Arkansas. It's located right across from Tech University. It's a police academy.
The Milo training facility uses integrated point-of-view simulation to help train officers how to react in different situations.
Well, I know we're going to make this mission, but I'm not sure about the one after that. It'll be tight, so we get there, we got to just go fast, get done, shoot as many people as fast as we can, and get the heck out of there.
Which is going to lead up to somebody getting the bejesus shocked out of them with a shock vest.
Where are we going? Hi, we're looking for the Arkansas Law Enforcement Training Academy inside of the Southern Tech University.
That's actually
There are 2 campuses called SAU Tech, and we went to the one on their website,
The directions led us here, but then the law enforcement officer just told us that there is another campus east of here, and that what we're looking for is on that campus. So here we go.
Here we are. There's the mayor. We are last.
Oh, here it is. Training Academy.
Without fail, teams get lost in Fireball Run, so it's good practice to never blindly follow the team in front of you, a lesson this team learned the hard way.
We were on our way to a mission, came here, the map said go this way, realized it's a dead end, we start backing out and there's all this dust, then the next thing you know the car slides off.
It'll blow your mind. When we came in, I saw Sasha. Sasha was coming out of this dirt road and it was basically a whiteout.
Go ahead, Frank. No.
It's gonna need a tow.
Yeah, we're really bottom down.
Hi, I'm Bernie Mosley, and I'm an instructor here at Alita in Camden, Arkansas. What we do here at Alita is we provide instructional training for basic level officers all the way to advanced level officers. Well, what we're going to be doing with the Fireballers here today is we're going to be going to the Milo building. Now, the Milo machine is a computer that acts like a large video game. It's going to test the Fireballers' ability to process information and decide what they need to do. We're also going to put some shock vests on these Fireballers, and we're going to test their tactics. If they don't use the correct tactics, they're going to get some shocking results out of those, I'll guarantee you. We're also going to be heading over to the gun range. We're going to test Fireballers' marksmanship skills and see how accurate they are with some handguns. We're ready. The Fireballers are here and ready. Let's go.
You had a little training with the Frisco Police.
Yeah, like very little. We're at Alita's Milo facility where the Fireballers are going to react to what they see on the screen over here. Today, these officers are going to be reacting to a robbery in progress call.
You respond to a robbery in progress.
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Turn around.
This is your firearm. It's going to work just like a regular Glock, but it does not have live ammo.
Right.
Of course, aim through your sight and click. First scenario is an active shooter. Uh-oh.
Am I dead?
Yeah.
Great.
We got
Thank
it.
you so much.
Good luck to y'all.
Pleasure.
Hope y'all don't get lost.
I really like this, but I'll give it back to you.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Really appreciate that esteem building.
Put yourself in gear, and I'm gonna give you a light tug.
Yeah.
Problem is we bottomed out. I didn't think you'd be that stuck.
I have a feeling this is going to be a long day.
This is a Glock 17, 9mm. This is the firing line that we're going to be firing on. Okay. Let me mark these old shots here real quick. Anything outside the 9 cancels the target, so you are aiming for 9 or better. Okay, the weapon is hot. All right, finger off the trigger to prepare to fire it. All right, stand by. Ready, fire. Perfect. Good. Outstanding. You have 9 seconds to spare.
Perfect.
20 points.
Woohoo! 20.
You had 19 seconds with a perfect score. Honest opinion, I've had 2 teams with perfect scores, and I've had one with let's just say they made a good effort.
Well, let me ask you this. If we all got back and kind of rocked and pushed, do you think we might get a little bit of momentum, or did you guys all have
Okay, they're coming. Look, buddy.
Finally, a little help from a kind-hearted Camden local.
Yeah, I got to turn. Excellent. Chain works this time.
All right. You're good. You're good.
Success. Now it's off to make up for lost time.
I'm here at Arkansas Law Enforcement Training Academy, and I'm here with Tony. Tell us what we got here.
Combination building search active shooter training is they hit the door, they've got to start scanning for threats, looking for bad guys. At the same time, the bad guys are looking for them. Our tactical gear shoots out a laser beam to these vests. It'll light up when it receives a hit and it just gives them that shot.
Yeah, the mission that we're doing right now is to go in there and try to shoot 3 people. And if we can do that before they shoot us, then we win. 20 points.
We got the military guard, John Keating here, ex-military veteran. Better get 3.
At least 3 bad guys in there.
Remember, the object here is to get the bad guys without getting shot. Shocked. This ought to be good.
Doesn't touch.
What the hell? That's 3. Woo! I declare myself champion.
No, you got to hold on.
Yeah, see, you're shooting me right in the...
Hey, Taylor, come back in there. You want?
Thank you. I got a good partner, man.
Well, he did good. Actually, he had him lined up 3 or 4 times, but the gun wouldn't shoot. So I'm thinking he killed him twice over.
No, I took him out. Yeah. Stayed low, hugged the wall, only exposed an arm. Yeah.
Hi.
The next one is the airfield, where I am going to start the jet.
They'll let me do it. I'll probably kill it.
What's our emergency? This is Travis.
We blew a right rear tire. We need some emergency help.
Do you have a spare?
We're needing a tire.
We can get the vehicle towed for you, and you can even request that they tow you to a near tire.
It's going to be a hard car to find. It's a very limited production car. I think we're going to be in trouble.
Get somebody out here with a flatbed, get us off the damn highway, then, okay?
Ron is a big fella. He does have a temper.
Yeah. We ain't gonna let a blowed tire run out, I can tell you that. Light a match and burn it on, let's walk off.
So we feel really horrible because we're driving down interstate. There's a car pulled over on the side. So we move over to give them space. As we go by them, we realize it's one of the other fireball teams. I don't know who it was. We don't have everybody figured out yet or their vehicles, but it was somebody, it was a guy. So hopefully they're okay. We were too far by them to stop, and there hasn't been an exit since, so hopefully they're okay. We're hoping they make it.
I mean, maybe if it would have been one of the teams that was like an all-girl team and they need help, but surely the guys have their tire handled. And we don't need to stop and go back and have the girls fix the tire for them.
We wouldn't want to embarrass them by showing them how to change the tire.
That would be deflating for a man. If they couldn't get their tire changed and we could, that would be extremely like just that'd be just blow to their dignity, I think.
Take away their man card.
So for them, we're gonna keep going. For them, we're going. This is my social media cheat sheet. We're competing for the social media award. Team 10 is working hard at Twitter and Facebook. We're doing what we can to win this award.
Being Sunday, not many people available. Wreckers are hard to get, I guess, out here in the middle of nowhere on Sunday. So they can't even find a wrecker to come and get us off the road. Considering, especially, we got 160 some miles to cover yet tonight if we went directly to the next town.
Holy criminy.
It's hot.
Yeah, no,
there's no spare or nothing, no donut.
No spare, no donut? Was that planned?
No.
You know what, I hate to sell you this, but bye.
That was mean and wicked. Why'd you do me that way? I'm riding with you.
I'll go back in time and fix it.
He's yawning, gotta keep him awake.
I wish I had.
He's deliberating. In one hand, fall asleep, or let me drive. You know, he just can't figure out which one's more dangerous.
Which more terrifying.
Yeah, what's more terrifying.
In 1968, this Arkansas Southern Technical School was created to meet the demand of the increasing workforce in the Camden area.
So Michael, the next one is for you. It says that I need a photo of you, and you get 20 points when you start a Boeing 727 at this aviation maintenance facility.
And it's an airplane that was used in the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Bill Archer, Aviation Program Coordinator here at SAU Tech. We teach men, women, young and old, how to work on airplanes, all the way from the airframe to the power plant. This aircraft right here, previously owned by old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra.
Hey, Michael, this one's all yours.
Yes.
Here we go.
The Boeing 727 from the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
How did y'all end up with the plane from Castaway?
The plane is from Federal Express. My husband is Bill Archer, and he runs the aviation department for SAU Tech.
Okay.
And so he started writing letters and talking to the co-community in Camden, sent the letters to FedEx, and they wrote back one day. That's how it happened.
Here we are aboard the 727 from FedEx, used in the movie Castaway. When the fireballers come through, they'll have the opportunity to start this baby up. They're getting ready to start the auxiliary power unit, which is what we need to start the main engines.
It's extremely exciting. A little bit nervous, a little exciting all at once. You go on the radio, tell ready for a pushback?
This aircraft requires a crew of 3, a pilot and a co-pilot, and with the flight engineer like to sit down here. For the auxiliary power unit that we're going to start, it's back over here at the flight engineer station. Engine start, okay, so that would be the engine start for number 1. Okay, so we would get a picture here. So then we can shut the hydraulic pump down. We would shut down the engines up here, and then we would shut down the APU back over here.
Shut it off before you take off.
Oh, you shut it off? Okay. Like what? I won't. It was pretty cool. When I flipped the switches, the thing started vibrating. I'm like, whoa, hey. I didn't know what the hell we're supposed to do.
We're gonna get a FedEx box, and we're not gonna open it, and we're gonna get a mission envelope. Thank you, Florida Space Coast, for our mission envelope.
Your next mission is a private collection of period log cabins somewhere in Camden.
Where's Miss Patsy and her 7 authentically furnished log cabins?
I think that is on Fairview Road.
We just asked the kind lady here at the Aviation Maintenance Building to let us know where we can find 7 authentically furnished log cabins from the pioneer days. And there's about 5 steps, but I think we'll make it.
Son of a gun. It's a rim issue. Oh, no, your rim's okay.
Yeah, the rim's gonna make it. In case of emergency, a fellow Chevrolet dealer, can you install a tire real quick?
That's right, we can get that done, not a problem. All I need is a tire.
It's not enough room for a body, though. Can't get a body in here.
Exactly, but
hey, that is client service excellence when
that
a Chevy dealer is out on the highway helping a man out.
You're going to get a survey from GM on this. We need you filled out completely satisfied.
Well, I may struggle with the completely satisfied.
Now they got completely satisfied. We can take care of everything else later.
Yeah, we only rate things 9s and 10s and 11s. I mean, real high scores.
That's right. That's right. A horrible deal. We're all here to have fun, but you know, glad it didn't happen to us. We keep on going our mission. We got you, but no, it's a terrible thing. And with this particular car, it's a special edition from Chevrolet, limited edition, so the tires won't be easily found. So they're in a little bit of trouble for a while. They're going to be hung up for just a little bit.
We rodeo, so we travel all over, but for a lot of people on the Fireball Run, this is a cool experience because they're getting to travel. So it's kind of fun to sit back and realize what we often take, for granted, and just all the places we get to go, but taking it all in and excited for the next stop.
You know, being in rodeo, we have kind of a wide fan base and people all over the country, and so it's fun to kind of get them involved, and they're actually pretty helpful, so it's been fun.
Not have a license plate on your car. Taped over? I know it's not taped over. They put I don't know, it looks like a piece of a mattress on there or something. Okay. They're great guys, but everybody's messing with them. Look, they're gonna go look at their license plate now.
Oh, she's so cute.
I know, isn't she cute?
Oh my goodness, you're darling.
Go up this one.
Right here. Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
God, they're kind of freaking me
They're
out.
reenacting the Civil War.
I'm
Kathy Boyette with the Ouachita County Historical Society in Camden, Arkansas. We're here in Oakland Cemetery, which is on the National Register of Historic Places, in front of these graves of the young men who died during the Civil War in the Battle of Jenkins Ferry, Poison Springs, and Marks Mills. And this monument was erected later by the United Daughters of the Confederacy in honor of the young men who died in these 3 battles. The Fireball Run teams are going to act as postmen for the Confederate soldiers, and they're going to collect a letter which then they must take to the finish line.
This is your next mission statement, and it's a sensitive document to be delivered to General Sterling Price. Do not open it, be very careful with it. The wax seal on the back is very delicate, it will melt, it will break. It's to be delivered unopened.
Okay, we're in Camden, Arkansas, the Confederate Cemetery, or Oakland Cemetery, as it's legally known. And we showed up, and my 2 daughters, Katie and
Hello.
Becca, were here to surprise me, so yay!
This is not an easy thing to hide.
That's so cool. I had no idea.
We got the letter, we got another envelope, mission, and now we're about to open it up and find out what we're supposed to do next.
And we have the document that has to be brought back with the seal of wax on it. That's pretty cool. So we're headed out. We got our next mission. We got to figure out what it is.
The pawn shop was which one? It's at Adams in Washington. That's the pawn shop Dawn owns.
Right?
I think we ran over something on I-30, so they're in the process of locating a record to take us into a site that hopefully has a couple of 20-inch tires. We're going to tow it someplace tonight. I'll tell him where to tow it when he gets here, okay? We may take it on to Arkansas or someplace else.
But unfortunately, that is not how the roadside coverage works. It has to go to a dealership. If the dealership is not open and they are willing to store your vehicle for you, then they store it and then they would tow it first thing in the morning.
Okay, get him out here, whatever.
Okay, one moment, please.
Guess you heard that, didn't you?
Overall,
in the team standings up to this point,
We are in 16th place out of 40. So it's not too bad for some rookies. Eden and us are tied.
so we're tied for 15th.
Yes, technically, yes.
Well, that's good. We're tied for 15th.
We're tied for 50. That sounds better than... See what I mean about the competition thing?
When you're trying to research and technology, if all else fails, use your 16-year-olds because they can find anything. They don't know how to take the garbage out because it's too complicated to get to the backyard. And give them something to do with the internet, they'll get it figured out in 5 minutes flat. So we are going to try that method right now. The old fall back to the teenagers who are technologically savvy method.
With mission in hand, some teams need to find a real classic. And by that, I mean a Chrysler Cordoba. They are voiceover talent in the car's much parodied 70s commercial. Here they must be as persuasive as screen legend Ricardo Montalban in offering eloquent praise of the vehicle's thickly cushioned luxury seats, available in soft Corinthian leather.
I'd step up to the mic and give you a breast rendition of the most prolific actor in entertainment history. To score big on his voiceover challenge, you must be a dead ringer for Mr. Bonbon's passion and persuasiveness as delivered on the famed commercial. By the way, did we mention you're being judged and recorded by the Camden Fairview High School Drama Club? So you can figure out the location you want to do a YouTube search for the commercial. And for kicks, watch Eugene Levy's Ricardo Montalban School of Fine Acting. What the heck? No.
Lisa's calling you.
Yeah.
Dad, the house is on fire. Later.
Later.
Hey, Mayor, it's councilman has to do it. It's just simple talk. That's all you have to do.
Just talk, yeah.
All you got to do is
Did
say
you
the
do
word.
this? Did you do this?
Script? I'm not sure.
Silence to get it correct. Chrysler Cordoba with rich Corinthian leather.
All right. What do we need? Team 7.
Yes.
There's a Cordoba. What do we got to do?
All right, what you're gonna do is that basically you're recreating a commercial for the classic Cordoba that's seen here.
All right.
And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the script. We're gonna give you a couple minutes. You're gonna read off that.
It's all English. I'm German. Nah, just kidding. Okay.
All right, so what are we gonna do?
We're gonna be doing a car commercial in Spanish, imitating Ricardo Montalban.
Channeling my inner Ricardo Montalban. Just absolute silence.
I know my needs. And what I need from an automobile, I know how to get from this new Cordoba.
In the soft Corinthian leather of this Cordoba.
I have much more in this small Chrysler than great comfort at a modest price, most pleasant price.
In Cordoba, I have what I need.
That was horrible.
Now do it in German.
I know my needs.
And what I need from an automobile, I know I get from this new Cordoba.
I could ask for nothing beyond the quality of Cordoba's workmanship.
The tastefulness of its appearance.
I request nothing beyond the thickly cushioned luxury seats available even in soft Corinthian leather.
Yet it is on the highway where Cordoba best answers my demands.
I have much more in this small Chrysler than great comfort at a most pleasant price.
I have great confidence, for which there can be no price.
In Cordoba,
I have what I need.
You improved on the next one.
Thank
So we
you.
went on ahead and gave you a 15.
15, tough crowd. The practice one starts. Now this is a tough crowd.
Perfect score today.
Thank you.
50! Hey, way to go! Yes!
I'm Councilman.
Good.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bente. That's how we roll. That's how the Ocho rolls. It's all about the Ocho.
So this one is
It's Camden Monument.
CAMEN Monument Company, right?
It's real close to the Riverwalk.
Still kind of on the tail end of things. Then it's a matter of time management. Will we be able to collect any bonus points? So we'll see. Stay tuned.
We really need to get to Camden. We're on this run. They're going there tonight, and it's really a bad thing. I don't know really the best way to do it.
Well, let's just get loaded up.
Getting loaded.
Yeah.
There goes our pretty little Z01 Camaro up on the trailer. Not a good, pretty sight. I know it's really hard for you to smile right now, Ronnie. I can tell it's tough.
It's killing me.
Up to you.
So they had a flat. They're trying to get it taken care of. You're gonna help me get it taken care of. You're my man.
Yeah.
We're all going to be friendlier. You're
We're
right.
getting really way friendly.
I'm Jake.
Jake.
Yeah. All right, Jake.